A talented musician has the gift of being able to capture the hearts of many. Music is a necessity after food, air, water, and warmth. Welcome to Light and Shadow. Today we have with us a guitarist, singer, composer, and music producer. He currently offers music lessons in Washington, D.C. and collaborates on many music projects. Greetings, Jojolapa, Namaste. I am your host, Babita Shrestha. Hope that 2021 multiplies your joy and eliminates all your sorrows. Fabricio Pavic, better known as Fab or Fabo, born in Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. From the early age, he discovered his passion to play the guitar. Looking forward to hearing more from Fab. Please join me in welcoming him. Abrazo Fab, welcome to Light and Shadow, and we are so happy to having you on our show.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm super excited to be here.
Me too, likewise. First of all, congratulations, being a newlywed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super happy about that.
Next time we're going to have Mina on the show.
That will be awesome.
Nice, yeah. How did you come up with this name, Fab, with a double F?
Well, that's pretty interesting. My name is kind of difficult to pronounce. My name is Fabricio. So many people find that name like hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
So I remember one guy came with Fab. Yeah, you should call Fab because it's like fabulous.
Mm.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna start calling me Fab, right? Everybody, my mother, my grandmother, called me Fab. But there is something in the guitar that is called a riff. A riff of the guitar is when you play, for instance. This is a guitar riff.
Mm.
So that word has two F's.
Oh.
So I say, okay, I'm gonna add another F, and I'm gonna be a little more original. So if you use Google, it's gonna be easy to find me with two F's. In our art, when I'm playing with bands, when I'm composing music, we got a philosophy to try to do something more creative and different. So I think starting with a creative name, I know it's a kind of weird, two F's, but I like it.
I like it. It's different. Like
Thank you.
It was easier to find you when you told me I'm with two F's.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
About the mysterious guitar saga, what was it like finding magical knowledge of gold? Can you share the story with us?
Oh yeah, I think that happens to every musician when they start playing and they start to discover the sound, of their instrument. And that happens to me. I was a kid and I start to, I remember I went to learn guitar, right? And the guitar player was talking about the guitar and he was like that. And I was like, wow, I want to learn that, that really captivated me. And I think music has that magical power and that knowledge that I remember. I say, oh, that is what I want to do. And my teacher, he was like a magician. He was like super mystic. He was a yoga teacher. So the lessons, I remember the lessons were awesome, were different. He put some lights and he got a lot of old music notations from the 70s when he used to write like experiment chords there. So I received every time I went to a guitar lesson when I got 12 years old, that was like finding gold. Every day was like, oh, how did you do that? Then you can play here, and was like that for me was magic, and that's what we are trying to do with the projects that we are working on with my band members. We are trying to create that magic so we can influence people and we want people to feel that magic of the sound, in each composition.
Absolutely. As a teacher, you have to bring in some attraction.
Oh yes,
Right?
totally.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's,
When I'm teaching, if I feel that the student is enjoying the lesson, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think that is very important. Music is about energy, and you can feel the energy. For instance, when we play with the band live, if the people is like at the same vibe, at the same level of energy, when you are transmitting, is something that is super great, and that's what we love the music. You know what you can do with the music without uh, without politics, without you just like there are like sounding traveling in the ear, and the people who feel it and all that energy is super amazing.
wow. Yeah.
So yes, talking about magic, I think music is magic, and when you feel it, it's very powerful, and can change the world.
I echo with you. Music is magical. Can you play a piece for us?
Oh yeah, all right. So I'm gonna play an instrumental. This is like a medley of all music. It's like classical music. Has something of Pink Floyd. So yeah.
beautiful. Oh my goodness, it is magic.
Thank you.
And all those chords and the things you collected from your teacher is showing off this thing.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Words cannot describe it.
At the end of the program, I would like to invite some friends to play. It's a new project we are working on, and it's, if we talk about magic, I really feel what we are doing.
Absolutely. We will definitely have space for that.
Awesome.
How would you describe music that you typically compose?
All right, so the music that I typically compose, I like to do, every compositions are different, you know, it's how I feel in that moment. So sometimes I hear compositions that I got from 10 years ago, and I can feel that moment, you know. So for instance, for me, it's very important to feel the moment when you are composing, and everything has to be in that composition. How do you feel in your life? So it's I think my compositions are like a reflection of what I'm feeling in that moment. For instance, if I hear a composition from when I got like 20 years old, probably they were more heavy metal, because I was like, I got a lot of energy and a lot of anarchy because of the system, of the things. I think that yes, what I can talk about music is how I feel in that moment, and I think my compositions talks about how I feel and the story. There is always a story behind the music that we are composing.
It's a journey as you travel.
Yes, totally, totally. That's the word.
You were a very mischievous child.
Yes.
Having a mother who was a teacher.
Yes.
What was it like?
Oh, sorry, Mom. Yeah, it was a wild animal. But I think music really saved me, you know. The music stabilized my emotions. Like I can express a lot of things through the music, you know. But yes, I always, we got like positive things, negative things in our history, and yes, during school I was like terrible, because my head was in another place. I just wanted to play guitar. I didn't want to be like in a jail there, right? And I think I learned more after school. I think my masters arrived after school.
Right.
So there is, I think after school is where when I started to find my path. I realized what I wanted to do, you know.
Did your mom encourage you to play guitar?
Well, at the beginning, no. Because at the beginning, hey, 6 months, you're playing the same thing over and over again. And probably they thought that was something that, you know, many people get an instrument and then next month they put it in the closet. But then they start to see that I was like, I got a lot of emotion, I put a lot of passion, hours, and so then they say, oh, something is happening here. So yeah, then they were super supportive with me,
So
yeah, all my family.
So a star was being born.
Yes,
gradually.
Totally, totally.
Yes. Would you like to share with us about the music lessons you provide? What techniques and skills you teach?
Well, yes. My lessons are super custom. I don't like to teach like a book. I don't, because everybody is different. So I don't want to say, look, this is the method we are going to do from page 1 to page 10. Everybody has different goals, different likes. So the first thing that I do when I teach is first to hear the students. So I ask, what do you want to do? You know, and from there we start to building the lesson. And I think that is the best way to learn, when you really enjoy what you are doing. And yes, what I can tell you about the past, that I learn what I don't like when somebody's teaching me. So now I see the student, and probably I learn about the past, you know, so I can try to do it better. I think for everything, for math, no matter what you are studying, you have to really enjoy it. And when you enjoy it, that's when you are going to improve. So if I see that my student is enjoying it, my student is improving, and I'm happy.
Yeah. I think you map your subjects based on the students' interest and desire.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's how you connect with them, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise they get derailed. They start like...
Yes, it's like a friend. We are not like a position of domination, and we are at the same level. So I'm trying to help you to reach your goals, and that's the best way to go, I think.
Nice. So in your musical journey, you wrote your first song on the Atlantic coast. Can you tell us about this, and if you can also sing or perform for us?
Oh yeah, probably. Oh, that was a long time ago. But yes, I remember I was in front of the sea, with all that quiet, no cell phones, all the time of the war. Was like a session of meditations there,
Nice.
checking different chord sounds. So yes, for me that was a super magical moment. I composing there in front of the ocean, super quiet. It was like a beautiful moment of my life, and that really helped me for the future. For instance, nowadays when we compose, we didn't check the clock. We just follow our time, and I think that's the best way to compose and to play with other people, to hear what the other people feel. So yeah, basically I don't remember a lot of it. Was long time ago, but one day I'm gonna bring all my old papers for next year.
Okay, definitely. We can't wait to have you back.
Thank you so much.
And but you opened the first chapter to your history.
Yes, and in an epic place, all the energy of the oceans and the waves. The ocean is super magic for me. I feel super good when I'm near the ocean.
Yeah, it's mesmerizing even to listen to you talk about this. It's so inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah. I understand you studied electronic engineering and then you switched to law. What made you make this transition in your academics?
Yeah, that's super interesting. Well, with electronics, I always have like a kind of interest about the energy, the electricity, how the things work. But yes, the thing is, I was like studying a lot of math. So usually in your brain you got like two sectors. They say one is like the creative sector, the crazy part, and the other is like the logical part of your
analytical
brain. So there I was like 8 hours working with advanced math, and I was dreaming about numbers. So what happened to me is I say, oh, I'm like all numbers, I would like to think about music, about numbers. That was taking me a lot of time in the logical sector. So, but I think that really helps me in other ways in the music. The music has some technical side, I think the logical side helps me in the music, but then when I was playing with a band and I started to see how the business, the music business worked, and and I was very frustrated because I saw how people take advantage of the musicians. So I said, okay, I'm gonna study law to defend my rights, you know. So there I started studying law, but the thing with law is, the more I know about the system, the more I wanted to change that system. I said, oh no. So, well, finally, yes, what I changed from logical thinking then to laws. And then the good thing about laws is like there are a lot of things involved with law. It's not, you don't have to be a robot, because laws are for people. So many social things, cultural stuff get involved in with the laws, you know. So it's very complex. But yeah, that's why I changed. But yeah, finally, I always I return with the music. The music is my home, you know.
Your life.
Yes, yes.
So from engineering to law to music.
Music was always there, you know.
Yeah.
I remember I was in class like writing lyrics, you know,
Wow.
instead of paying attention, you know. I
About,
say, oh, what the teacher say? Oh, that's a good idea for a lyric.
so
oh, I got a melody, so oh, I go to my home and yeah.
so your worst subjects became your lyrics.
Yes, totally. That really influenced me. Yeah.
That's nice. You were in a popular band. You were heavy metal, and you were performing.
Headbanging.
Can you share your experience with us?
Oh yes, that was a thrash metal band. When I left school, I take 1 year without doing anything. So I said, okay, what I'm gonna do? So I was like trying to start like studying electronics, right? But the test to come into the university was super hard. So I was very upset about that. And I remember I saw a flyer that they say they were searching for a guitar player and a singer for a thrash metal band. It's like heavy metal music, you know. So yeah, everything like start like a shock, but then we were like 10 years playing there in many places. There I learned a lot about music production. I was sleeping in recording studios. We were like playing in different places underground, small stages, big stage. Was a very nice, was super very nice. But yes, was like, imagine we were talking about energy. Yes, before playing with that band, I had to take a nap and be with all my energy full, you know.
Wow. That's amazing. What qualities make a good guitarist?
I think it's not about technique, it's about being yourself and feeling the instrument. I think that is for every instrument. That makes you, for me, that makes you a good musician when you feel what you are playing. It's not about how many notes you are playing or how fast you are playing. It's about if you are feeling what you are playing, and if you can show that energy, and I think that's the key.
To a good guitarist.
Yes. Well, and yes, I'm not gonna lie. It's hours and hours of practice. Let's add that. You know?
That's true. Yeah. And it never ends. The learning never ends.
No, yeah, that's fantastic. You never finish learning. Yes, that's amazing in life. I think in every aspect you never finish learning.
It never ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to the search of the gold you discovered, I understand your musical journey started as your inspiration came from your guitar and yoga teacher, who played a big part in your musical voyage. As you played from classical music to rock, blues, flamenco, among other styles. Can you tell us about this and also play these styles for us?
Yes, I remember first time he was talking to me and he was talking like, okay, I'm gonna teach you guitar. So he was playing at the same time talking. I said, oh. I was a kid and I couldn't believe that he was like talking and playing rock and roll, you know.
Wow.
And yes, I think the first thing that really captured my attention was the rock and roll, you know. I remember that was in that moment of my life, that energy, that level of energy was what I wanted to do. But then when I continue learning with him, he started to teach me things, music from other parts of the world. For instance, I got like I love the exotic scales and the exotic sounds. For instance, well, he was a big flamenco player too. What I like about flamenco is the speed. They play like super fast. And yes, at the same time, I love the classical music. I think classical music has some vibe.
Wow, wow, amazing. How would you define success in your life?
Oh, success is to be happy. Yes, yeah. That is success. If you are happy and you are successful. The different people find that happiness in different kinds of forms. Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably I feel my own happiness doing what I want, having like good moments, good people around me, and I think I'm super successful.
Awesome. How would you describe yourself as a musician?
Well, I describe myself as a passionate person, you know. I really feel the music, you know, and if I don't feel it, it's not what I want to do. And yes, all the time I want to transmit something, you know. Playing music is a way of talking the music, you know. Yeah, I don't talk a lot about myself. I don't like to talk a lot.
But I'm going to ask you another question about yourself.
Oh my.
What are you most proud of?
Well, I'm super proud of my wife, Mina, if she's watching. She's an amazing artist. I'm super proud of her. I'm super proud of my family. I got a lovely family. My mother is awesome. My sisters are super. And I'm super proud of my band members that are like amazing people.
Yeah. Where can our audience get information about you and your work?
Well, I got several Facebook pages. One for my lessons is called FFab Music with 2 F's. There I'm offering like guitar lessons, singing lessons, and music productions. And then my Facebook is FFab Pavic, and from there you can see all my music project. One project that I'm super proud that we are working right now. I would like to present my friend. His name is Bobby Boyce. He's an awesome drummer. Won Cho. He's an amazing bass player. So later I'm gonna talk a little more about that.
Absolutely, we're looking forward to that part of our program. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, and also I would like to share with you last year I made a music production with a band that is called Kill Tonic, and we shot like an amazing video that I will like to share it with you.
Sure, sure, definitely. To all our viewers, there's a video clipping that's coming in. I hope you will enjoy it. We are almost coming to the end of today's program. What message you would like to leave for our audience?
Just something super simple. Be happy.
That is the best message.
Yeah, it's simple, but at the same time, sometimes we lost the track. Sometimes we get lost in the night.
That's true. With all the things that's going on in this
Oh yes.
world today, yeah.
It's easy to say, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Fab, thank you so much for sharing
Thank you
your
so
time, your beautiful journey, and the inspiring music you take out and you share with the audience. We hope our audience will watch and connect with you and try to come and take lessons with you.
Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for inviting me. And this is an amazing program, so I'm super glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. To all our viewers, we hope you've enjoyed this exclusive interview with Fab, who has shared his beautiful story where he started his music and is now a teacher, sharing his work, love with all of us. Until next time, this is Babita signing off. The entire Light and Shadow team and I look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Until then, be happy, be positive, stay blessed. Namaste.
Hi, my name is FFab Pavic.
Hi, my name's Bobby Boyce.
My name is Wancho.
And we are the Droptunes.
Legend tells of a secret place where my angels and demons lead the way. Walk with my guitar, allowed it to find a place. I offer my soul, nothing of this was free. I'm alive when she